Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's get started. 3632. Using a new dice. Good morning, Kevin. Three hard six. Primary on top. Put it for a little bit. 459. So 3632 again. 1415. Good morning, Lazy Dog. 145. 5154. Two being a bottom. 549. 6564. 6 on top. Again, a little bit long. 5-6. Maybe that's my landing zone today. Who knows? 35-3-6. 3 on top. Four three. So I got the landing zone where it's supposed to be, and that's what we get as a 4-3. So maybe we need to go a bit long today. Who knows? Usually the going long is either 4-3. 3632. Interesting. 5-1. KitchenAid mixer. So that one landed right about there and went up. So it was what, 2.5 inches away from the back wall. Yeah, left one went up and stopped right away. 541. Good morning, Joel. Good morning, Kent. And I heard about that. Tropicana imploded last night. They took it down. I saw that Ted Brockman, Toothpick Ted, had made a comment on the Craps Nation Skype about that. 347. They did split apart. That was my landing zone. 3632. 347 is giving me a double pitch. Four, 5, 9. 4, 1, 5. Cross sixes on the bottom. 268. That's our first there, so 8. I just feel like I'm doing speed craps here. 4, 2, 4, 6. Three, 2, 5. 3, 1, 2. Cross 6 is on the bottom. Went to that hook a little bit on that one. 4, 3. Let's get Crapsee going. Hopefully Crapsee is all set up better today. Good morning, Jeff. Okay. Good morning, Uncle Hoku. Hey, there's Pepsi. Let's make that large. Good morning, Jeff. You were not first today. Sorry, my friend. I saw your comment, though, on the live stream from yesterday. I do appreciate it. So, okay, let's do 1 or 2 more throws here. And let's slow it down a little bit now. We're not doing speed craps anymore. Get one good throw on. 3, 6, 3, 2. And that was a high bounce. 1, 6, 7. I can't end on that. Let's give her one more throw before the show starts. 3, 6, 3, 2. And a 1, 4, 5. So let's get the show started and get her rolling. Vamos. There we go. Let's start it. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's going to be episode number 436 of the Level program and day number 146 of the Black Belt. Hey, if you're new to the program, it's about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue-collar craps style of play. In the chat, we got Kevin Scott checking in number 1, followed up by Lazy Dog. 208 Craps Joel. Make sure you go check out his channel. He's been doing some rollouts lately. We got Kent and Jeff and ND, Uncle Hoku, Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps, and Trey, Two-Wheel Pair of Dice, who also has his own site as well, his own YouTube channel, and Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps as well. So make sure you go out check all these other channels out, support them as well. We did not have a show yesterday. Reason being is I was up for like 26 hours. Monday night is usually my first night back to work, and usually I get a couple hours of sleep during the day before I go into work. Well, yesterday I spent working on the chairs, standing in the chairs and all that stuff, so I did not get any sleep on Monday, that was. So I ended up coming home and I passed out right away. So I apologize for that, for not having a show, but today we are back at it. I did finish all the standing today. before the show started here. So again, I'm smelling fumes here, and I got stains all over my arms and that from the stain. But anyway, let's get started. You don't want to hear about my problems. Good morning, John. But let's start off with Crapsee. Click on that live tab. That'll bring you over to the table we're using. We got 11 people on Crapsee. We got 16 people watching, 5 likes. And Coach Joe, good morning. So let's call this all bets set here. I'm not doing any line bets. 3632 is our first dice set. And dice out. And let's slow her down now a little bit and get some concentration and focus going. Ooh, that was high energy, but we got a 5-3 grape 8. So let's make sure we got everything set up here properly before we start entering stuff in. 3632 is the dice set with a 538 result. Let's mark that point of 8. And we are starting with a bankroll today and Crapsee of $6,174. We did win 2 days ago. We won $20, but 8 still win. Our win goal is going to be 617 today. So if you hit that win goal, make sure you put in the chat that you made goal. Stop loss, if I was in the actual casino, would be a negative 925. And that'd bring us down to 5249. And again, that's when I would walk away from the table, either for the session or for the day. We're coming into today's session with 42 wins and 14 losses. So we're going to be on level 5. Hopefully this will be our last day on level 5 here. So we're going to go 320 across. And that's going to be 15 to 4, 5, 9, and 10, 16 to 6 and 8. Call that all bet set. Our new dice set is going to be 1513. And dice set. That was a lot of words. Less chin and more spin, Joe. Let's go. A little bit long on the lines, though. We got a 2-1-3 ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. That's using a 1-5-1-3 dice set. We've got a 2-1-3 result. So let's make the outside a 1, make the outside a 2. That's going to give us a 3-2-3-1 dice set. And that ace deuce did nothing for our bets, so we will call that all bets set right away. 15 people playing along. We got 16 people watching. Dice out. 3-2-3-1. The left one kind of almost got to the back wall. Shooter hit the back wall, but they don't care because it is a 6-1-7. Ouch. 3-2-3-1 was the dice set. We got a 6-1-7 result. And that is the end of shooter 1. Dang it. 6-1 for Crapsee. So it seems like we do that often, either the first or second shooter, and then hopefully we come back. Normally we come back. Hopefully we do the same thing today. So 3-6-3-2 is what we're going to start off with again. No line bets. So my goal with the table build is to get everything, at least one coat of polyurethane on Friday. And I'm going to take some video of it, and I'll make like a 30 and a 60-second promo video. And I'm going to try to roll it out to a couple of the YouTubers out there to see if they can post it as a short as well as mine. And we'll advertise it as a Crafts for the Cure raffle item, if you will. And that'll give me some time then. I can always get another 1 or 2 coats on after I get back from the Crafts for the Cure. But I need pictures and promo videos. That's my biggest stressor right now. But other than that, it is done. Dice out. So that's always a good thing. 4-3-7 on the come out. That 1 or 2 of the dice are rolling off that back wall with a little bit of force. So we need to focus on that landing zone and the energy. Pass line winner, come out natural. Again, 3632. We'll try this one more time. If not, we're going to switch over to that cousin one set. And all bet set. So do not work to come out. And here we go. Oh, it was a little bit better. 5-6 mid-mo yo. So we took it. And actually, that was two givens. That was two givens there. 3632 with a 5-6. It's another pass line winner come out natural. If you're playing the come out game, you may be making some money. I am not. So let's go 3-5-3-6 this time. And all bets set. 3-5-3-6. And that one, that left one took off on us again. 5-2, another 7. Dang it, really, seriously. Unreal. 3-5-3-6. We're going to switch over to that cousin one set to get rid of this crap that we're seeing. Another pass line winner come out natural. We're going to switch over to the 3-2-3-6 so we can get off of that that pattern, that trend, if you will. Get your bets in here. And all bets set. 1-6-7. This is trending the sevens today. Wow. Who said you can't influence the dice? Oh my God, I quit. Unreal. So we have got those 3 come out 7 so far out of 7 rolls. 4 sevens so far out of 7 rolls. Unreal. Get them all the way now, says John C. And I agree. Coach Joel right now is saying, Joe, move over 2 boards. We're going to keep, let's go back to 3-6-3-2. I'm going to switch to grip for a couple of rolls and see if that helps a little bit. We'll go to the Erie style grip. So 3-6-3-2 cousin 2 set. And all bet set. Erie style grip and see if we can get off of this a little bit. Now the right one didn't get all the way down, but hey, we got a 4-5 hard 9, the big daddy Mac. Let's mark that point of 9. We're going to stick with that Erie style grip here for just a few rolls at the bare minimum. And again, we're going to go 320 across. 50 on a 4-5, 9 and 10, 60 on the 6 and 8. And let's go 5 on the outside, 4 on the outside gives us a 1-4-1-5. And all bets set. Cross 6s on the bottom. Yeah, we got 5-2-7. Really? Seriously? Ah! I give up. I give up. Maybe taking off yesterday was not such a great thing, but I should have taken off today. How's that? Okay, we're going to switch this around. 5-2. And that was a single pitch and a 1 off. So let's do this once. Since we're seeing 7s, let's set to 7 and see if that makes a difference. 5-4-2-3. Hans teased me. I says, the one he's supposed to throw is going to come out. And I agree with you on that. So let's go all bets set here. Okay, 5, 4, 2, 3. Go back to our regular grip. Face up. There we go. We got a 5-3 grape 8. Single pitch of the dice. Let's mark that point of 8 and let's have a nice long roll so we can do a little bit of recovery here. And Jen goes, when somebody throws them and come out 7s, they will likely throw another one quickly after that point is finally set, she says. Words of wisdom by Justice Jen. So again, we're gonna ladder up here. Just see what we'll do. We're gonna go 640 across, do a little bit of Dallas drawdown here, so we can get all this shooter really fast and get a little bit of recovery going. By the way, if I was at the casino, this would be my last hand, and if it doesn't win, I would walk away from the table after this hand. But where we have a show, we got another 45 minutes to go, so all bets set. Let's roll it out. 5, 4, 2, 3. There's a little bit long on that one. We have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. So bunch of rubbish numbers today. 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 5, 11 results. Good morning, Glenn. Came in at a good time here. I did not snipe you. Hell, I didn't even throw a 4 or 10 yet. 11 rolls in, and we've got 5 7s already. All bets set. 5, 4, 2, 3. My stop loss is if I lose $925, Joel. So I lost 320 on 2 shooters. That's 640 that I lost. I went to 640 across right now to see if I can get a little bit of recovery. Because what I'll do is normally I would go down to 160 across after I got out of the shooter. I'm gonna go down to 96 across after this shooter. I'll explain it as I go. Okay, so hopefully that helps make a little bit of sense. Snake Eyes 112. That is one of those days here. Magic Aces. So hopefully that explains a little bit with that, Joel. And what that does do is it helps me from losing my entire bankroll, especially say we're gonna go to Vegas next week. I only have a certain amount of money that I'm gonna budget for each day. And if I can make a profit, I'll take that profit as well as the next days and make that the new bankroll, if you will. So if I'm willing to lose a bit more than my stop loss, that's just for the show right here. I guess it'll be kind of a situational basis in real life. Chances are I normally don't go above my stop loss. I'm pretty consistent with that. Simply because my bankroll is not nearly as large as what I use on the show here. This out. 2, 4, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So I'm consistently throwing either single pitch or one dice off axis. So we're gonna Dallas drawed on this, so we're gonna go from 640 to 320. So we're gonna regress 320 across. So we're back to the 320 across now. 50 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. 60 and a 6 and 8. Sticking with the all 7 set, the all winner set as Arnell calls it. And all sets. Yeah, again, if I'm at the regular table, I would normally walk away from the table or be done for the day. For the show, I'm going a little bit above also just to see if I can get a recovery so we can get back to our starting bankroll here. Days out. And the dice did roll over towards the left there. We got a 1, 3, 4. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. You know, you say that you don't put a stop loss, but everybody has a stop loss. Stop loss could be either an arbitrary number that you set, or it could be your bankroll that you come there with. You know, so for example, let's say my bankroll is $500 for the day, and I want to make sure that I get at least 2 or 3 sessions in for the day. Say my stop loss will be $150. So I'll buy in for $150 on that particular session. And if I win 40, 50 bucks, then I'll probably walk away for a little bit, and then reassess the bankroll. So that's kind of how I do it a little bit, if that makes sense. But we're going to come down to 96 across now. So that way we are definitely out of the shooter here. We're at $15 on the 4, 5, 9, 10, 18 on the 6, 8. We're going to start trend betting up here from now. So we have 238 brought back to rack 96 on the table. So that is a little bit of a recovery there. So yeah, you would call that as a buy-in. Some people use it a little bit extra though to get the recovery going if they feel comfortable. And I'm just jabbering right now, but 5, 4, 2, 3, dice out. I split apart of my fingers a little bit. We have 4, 2, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Was not a very good mechanics on that throw, but I will take the result. And let's drop in $3. We'll go to $30 on that 6 and 8. Let me lock into 6 and 8 first on Crapsee though. So we're dropping $3 to get to 30 on 6 and 8. And we'll sister press the first numbers that are hit there on the individual sister numbers. Put through the dice. And all bets set. 21 people playing, 21 people watching. Peace out. A little bit long. We got lucky again. Another 1, 3, 4. Big Joe. Craps Master Journey. So we're going to make those buy bets now. We'll bring the 4 and 10 up $25 each. $86 brought back 140 on the table. And all bets set. And we have 3, 2, 5, Justice 5. So now we're gonna have all of our numbers pressed up, and we'll be at that 160 cross bet level. And now we're just gonna start trend betting up the numbers that are hit only. So let's make that 5 and 9 look like 25. And we are all set now. 307 brought back 160 to the table, so we have some recovery in place. 5, 4, 2, 3. Good morning, Ryan. And all bets set. I split apart to get in my fingers when they were released. And 617. Well, we got a little bit back from those first 2 shooters. Not much, but a little bit. Hopefully you were able to get out of that shooter. That was, again, bad mechanics today. I am using terrible mechanics today. So we really need to hone in on that. Now, when you get all the sevens coming out, you have a couple choices. Either change your grip, change your where you're throwing from, throw the energy in it, or change the energy in the dice, change the set. I mean, there's multiple things that we could do. We're going to stick with the all seven set here and see if that continues to go again. No line bets here. And I made $147 on that. So we got 147 back of the 640 that we had lost. All bet set. And days out. That was better mechanics. 5-2 on the come out. Here we go again. And that is going to be a primary on top on both dice. Switch over to the Hardway set. I have not knocked on table, not seen any double pitches yet, other than those. When I was warming up, I had a couple double pitches, but we'll go to Hardway set here, see if that helps us. All bet set. Days out. 268, the Duracellate. Let's support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. And that's one dice off access. That was kind of high energy coming off that back wall. So 2-6. So mark the point of 6 again, 320 across. We're going to do our normal betting this time, but instead of coming down to 160 across, we're going to come down to 96 across again to collect a little bit more money again. 5454. And all bet set. This 2-4-6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And that's going to be a single pitch of the dice. And that's going to allow us to go to $96 on that 6 and $96 on the 8. Again, we're going to press up the numbers here that are hit and the sister, and then we'll try to hopefully get a repeat hit of one of those so we can get out of the shooter. 5-4-5-4 is what we're sticking with here. And all bet set. Nice up. Recrypt. They're splitting apart. And 268, winner 8, and that is perfect because that gets us out of the shooter right away. One dice off access. And the puck is going to come off now. So 182 brought back to the rack. We're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go 96 across again. So we do a little bit of recovery again. Up and off. We'll go with our bets. Stick with the Hardway set. If you haven't noticed, the last two throws, they actually landed decent and they came off the back wall decent, which kind of tells you a little bit that I'm starting to settle down a little bit. Good morning, Mike. So hopefully that's a good sign for the day. All bet set. Looking for a new point. That's out. A little bit long. That right one jumped over. We have 1-3-4. Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So let's mark that point of 4. Sorry, Glenn. And all of our bets will be turned back on now. And again, we're working on recovery here. So we have 182 brought back, 96 on the table. So that's gonna be another 90, almost $90 back towards our recovery. And dice out. And we got a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend, weighing it in. Daddy Joe. Again, one dice off access. That's gonna be a nice hit. We're gonna make that 4 and 10 buy bets. So we'll make them look like $25. And all bets set. So went to the hook a little bit. 6-5 mid-mo yo. Another one dice off access. And that's no help for me. 5 for 5, 4. Good morning, Tommy. And dice out. 23 people playing along, 24 people watching, 12 likes. Dice out. That right one stopped. Wow. 1, 2, 3 craps. A Steuce Alfredo sauce. So I am not really getting a lot of regularity with our results here. 6 and 8s are strong, 7s are strong. The rest of them not so much. So Ryan's getting ready to meet everybody at the Craps for the Cure, and so am I. I'm excited. I do only wish there's be more people going this year, like the past couple of years. This is the first year I'm able to make it down there, and I was excited to meet a lot of people. I will be meeting Ryan down there, and Brian from Holy Roller, who I've never met yet, and John, for that matter. 459 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. Single pitch of the dice. And that's going to allow it to go to $25 on that 5 and $25 on the 9. I think Joel said 208 Craps is going to be down there as well, I think. But he's going to be going to the race, I believe. And he said he's going to try to pop in there. I think that was you, Joel, who said that, I think. So that'll be cool. Anybody else is going to be down for the Craps for the Cure? And besides Jen, put in the chat. I would like to see who's going to be down there. So, and make sure that if you come up and say hi, it's going to be a fun event. And it's going to be a great event to meet people down there. The main goal of my trip is going to be to help out for the Craps for the Cure and to meet people. I could care less whether I gamble or not. So, and we got a 5-6 mid-mo yo again. Shooter, get the dice all the way to the back wall. It's probably giving me my final warning from the stick man. Need a 12 for the tall. We need a 2 and 5 for the small. Yeah, Joel. Yeah, that was you, Joel. Okay. So Kent is going to be there. Awesome. Very cool. Dice out. Got double-digit shooter this time. Here we go. Dice split apart when they left my fingers. We got lucky. We got 3, 2, 5. The Justice 5. Single pitch of the dice. Even though that was a crappy throw. And that's going to allow us to go to $35 on that 5 now. We already have it pressed up, so we're only going to press the number that is hit on the 5 and 9. So only the 5 goes up that time. 5 for 5, 4. 265 brought back to the rack, 146 on the table. If I took everything off the table, I'd be at 59.46, which is about $230 shy of where we started for the day. Big AZ is going to be there. That's awesome. I've met Big AZ twice already down in Chicago when he's come through, when he did his trip through with his mom. I met him this year and I met him last year. He is one of the coolest people in the world. Very nice person. 549, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. Actually, the 4-5 variety. That's a single pitch on that left die. I know that Jeff is not going to be there this year. Chris Dice will not be there this year. Craig from OB Craps will be there. Jen will be there. Dice Dr. Dan will be there. And Daddy Dave. I've never met Daddy Dave. And I'll get to meet Bo. Yes, I've never met Bo before. I'm going to get there on Thursday night, so I'm going to try to meet up with some of the Blue Wrench crew people also before I get there. Ian's going to be there. I've never met Ian either. We're going to go $35 on that 9. So I'm excited to meet Ian as well. And I'll bet set. And we got a 459, the big Daddy Mac again. That left eye took off on us again. So we need to work on the release now. I will keep on taking those numbers. And that's going to allow us to go to $60 on the 9 now. And it would put us at $6,030. So we're down $134 yet from where we started. So we're almost recovered. Hardway set again. Dice out. Dice split apart just slightly. We got midnight. And I think that is going to be the tall. Yes, it will. So let's put 5-4-5-4 for a dice set. 6-6-12. Both dice off axis. So let's light up half that screen green. So how do you go from throwing all those damn come out 7s to hitting a tall? And we're only one number away from hitting that small and making them all. Well, that was no help for me, but 10 tons is going to be there. Yep. So this is a step in the right direction here. All bets set. Face up. These are split apart to regrip them. And 4-3-7. Isn't that the damnedest? You hit the tall and then the 4-3-7 comes out. We made a little bit more recovery there. So hopefully this next should be the ticket to get out. So we're 5,849. So we're down just a little over $300 there. We're gonna stick with that Hardway set. Always turn the bets off after a bonus roll for 2 rolls. Yep. So anyhow, that was 60 roll quality points there. We had a couple of the 9s on that throw. That was nice. That's where I made my money at. And we'll go all bets set here. Glenn, go after that shooter. And that's because you came in late today. If you'd have been here right away, you'd have been down a lot. 5-4-5-4. Dice out. Shooter number 5. Two, 5, 7. Okay, we're gonna get off of this. That's a double pitch. Let's go back to our 3632. Come out's got you, huh? Good morning, Brian. Brian Flegel, ladies and gentlemen. I have not seen you in the chat for a while, my friend. Yeah, come out cookies that killed a lot of people, Glenn, but that would have helped you, huh? So, all bet set. 3632 is our dice set. It's out. 235. Justice 5. Let's mark that point of 5. And I was using the cousin 2 variety. 3632. 235 is the point. Work got busy, huh? I'm gonna have to make a call to you pretty soon here, Brian. I got something I need to show you or talk to you about. But nothing super important. 6263 cross 6 is on top. And again, 320 across. Excuse me. And all bet sets. 25 people playing along here, 31 people watching, 15 likes. So, and we got a 5-6 mid-mo yo. That is Cheryl coming to us from above. We've thrown a, quite a few of those today. 6263 was a dice set. 5-6 or 5-6-11 result. Yo 11. 3-5-3-6 is our new dice set. 3V on top. 3-5-3-6. And we got all bet sets. Good morning, Mel. So, that was a weird one. 1-1-2. That's what we needed on the last shooter. 1-1-2. Magic Aces. That was using a 3-5-3-6 dice set. That was not a good landing at all. So getting no help for us or for me. Go back to 3-6-3-2. And all bet set. Dice out. And we got a hard 6, the double Degen, primary on top on both dice. So that is going to be hit number 1 for the shooter for us. And that'll allow us to go to $96 on the 6 and 8. Again, 3-6-3-2. And all bets set. Magic Aces again. Wow. Okay. I got to re-enter that one into Crapsee. We get our KPI that I entered in one too many numbers there. So let's change that. 3-6-3-2 with a 1-1 result. There we go. That'll be better. Okay, and that was no help for us on Crapsee. with our bets. 3632. I'm destroying the come bets. Yep. Sorry, Jen. No horseman for you. And they said, are you doing the DP, 2 common and 1 DP strategy? Or 1 DC, I should say, not 1 DP. 1 DP, 2 common, 2 or 1 DC. Five, 4, 9. Actually, have 4, 5, 9. Hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. And that's using 3, 6, 3, 2. 4, 5, 9. That's going to be hit number 2 for the shooter. And we are 7 rolls in. So now this is going to be DP and endless comebacks. Okay. This puts us in a predicament. That would be our second hit, but that was not a number that we hit already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bets down because there's so many rolls in, and I'm going to go to 160 across. So now I'm only into the shooter for $20. Actually, we're going to go 96 again. We're doing some recovery here again. That's right. We're going to go 96 across. We have 140 brought back, 96 across. If I took everything off the table at the current moment, I would be down about $180 for the day. So hopefully that'll get us in a good position here. 1415 is our new dice set. Now bet set. Cross 6s on the bottom. Move it long on that one. 6-5 Minmo, yo. That should be a winner on your comeback there, Jen. 1415. And we got a 6-5 results. So shooters 1 and 2 really killed me. Yay, she goes. Got a winner finally. Shooter 1 and 2 really killed me. 3 and 4, we made some money back. 5, we made some money back. Still doing recovery. And that was mid-molio, so that was no help for me. All bet set. We're at a 4-6-4-5 dice set. 4-6-4-5 dice set. And 5-2-7. That is the Bruce. Do not become shark bait. 4-6-4-5. And we got a 5-2 result. I was just starting to feel good about making some progress on that shooter. Oh, another $44 brought back towards recovery. 58.93 is what we're down to right now. That was 9 rolls. We'll stick with the cousin 1 set, I guess. Or sorry, cousin 2 set. 3-6-2-3-2. So Jen got paid out on that one also. I paid $39 on that shooter. I made $44. Enough for lunch for me and Joe. Okay, let's go all bet set here. So probably be our last shooter for the day. 3-6-3-2. Days out. Let's make it a good one. 4-6-10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. 3-6-3-2. Let's mark that point of 10. The 4-6 results. Okay. John must be lurking somewhere. Yep. We're gonna go 640 across again. We're gonna do Dallas draw down here. See if we get a little bit of money back a little bit faster. Good morning, Dan. 5-4-5-6 is our dice set. And you were up 1,700. That only hurt you 300. Okay. It's out. And we had a 268, the Duracell 8. What did I use for that? I used I don't remember what the dice set was. Before I entered it in, I want to make sure I'll get it in a Crapsee here, but before I enter it in a KPI, I want to make sure that I have the right dice set. So we had a 4-6 on the roll before. It was a 6 and a 4. So we had a 5-4-5-6. So I did have the right written down correctly. 5-4-5-6. And we had a 2-6-8 results. So we're going to regress 320 across regression, bring us down to 320 across, 140 brought back, 320 on the rack. And that's going to give us a 4-2-4-6 dice set. And all bet set. 2-4-6. 3 V in the bottom. 6-5 mid-mo-yo. And that was a 4-2-4-6. 6-5 results. And that'll give us a 4-6-4-5 again. 4-6-4-5, and that mid-mo-yo was no help for me. It was for Jen now. It's out. And 1-6-7. Dang it. We're going to go another shooter here. So that was a loss for me, 320. 4-6-4-5. 1-6-7. And 3 out of the 6 shooters were losers. So what do we do? Let's go back to the Hardway set. And I'm gonna try something here, maybe. 5,713 is where I'm at, so we're down about $460, $61. Yep, we talked about that a little bit earlier, Dan, about the Tropicana going down. And you get some baseball team from California. Dang, California. So, okay, let's go all bet set here. We are going to go 5-4-5 for Hardway set. So, they split apart on me. We have aces, 1-1-2. There's another payout for Jen. It is Magic Aces. Larry in the house. That was no help for me. I don't do any line bets at all. Unless I have to. You're welcome for the O's. I'll have to watch that YouTube video. Joel says there's a video on YouTube of the Tropicana imploding. I remember the last one that they did in Vegas. They had a big video out on that one as well. 610. That is Waylon's best friend on at N. Sorry, Glenn. Get out of the corner there. 4, 6, 10. Let's mark the point at 10. Again, 1 dice off axis. Oh my God. You are funny, Dan. Oh, yeah. So Jen says, if you can't make it to the event, still buy a ticket for the Crafts for the Cure. And let's go. I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go through 20 across, and I'll explain to you what I'm doing as I do this. So 5, 4, 5, 4. Try something a little bit different here. And I am done. 2, 5, 7. We are chalking it up as a losing day today. Unreal. Guess I should not have taken off yesterday. So we're down to $5,393, which is just about at my stop loss anyhow. We'll do one more shooter here. I'll go down to my stop loss. So I can lose another 150, $143, $46, $146 I can lose. So let's figure out something for that. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call it all bet set. Mighty having killed both sides there. Yep. Oh, winner set. Dice out. Four, 2, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. It's marked a point of 6. And that's going to be a primary on the front side. No. It's a single pitch. So if that was a primary, that would be a bad number. Bad number. Well, 160 across. 25 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. 30 on the 6 and 8. And I will try to explain as I go here. And all bet set. Face up. 5, 4, 5, 4. One, 6, 7. Ah, we're done. Okay, let's do this once. I'm going to go through the results here. You guys stick on for just a few seconds. I'm going to disconnect my power cord from my camera. We'll walk in the other room and we'll check out the progress on the table build. Like I said, we're done and ready for polyurethane to be finished. So we have got 8 shooters today. We had 3 decent ones. All the rest of them sucked. 6.4 SOR today, 3.9 SRR today. That 7 in the middle is giving us a big old fingers up. We hit a lot of 11s and 2s today. Everything else is well below expected. Box numbers are not even in the green at all, in the red. Inside numbers are low. 4s and 10s are low. Come with 7s off the charts. Horns are high. Fields are high today. Hardways were low. Looking at our black belt statistics, and this is through the end of 2 days ago, we had 6,686 throws on black belt and an SOR of 9.63. We have an SRR of 6.59 and a BSR of 6.70. So let me disconnect this camera really quick. And I'll bring this in the other room. You guys can see the progress on the table. So that is the table there. That's the chessboard side of it. And we got chairs made. And I have I have coins in the corners of the tables there, of the table. And all those holes that are on the chair are going to also have casino slot coins in there as well. And the flip side of this is going to be the craps table, and I still got to put the layout on there. The chairs are set up so they're actually can be converted into a throwing station. And I will show that when I make the videos on how that works. So hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of a heads up on it now. And I'm going to be putting some videos together so you guys can actually see how the table moves and all that stuff and how it all works. But hey, guys, thanks for joining in today. Sorry it was not more productive for you. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better rollouts. But my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.